Hi, it's John. We are working on 4Clojure problems. This is number 69. Merge with a function. Medium difficulty. And what we want to do is take a function parameter argument and some number of maps as an arguments into our function, and we want to merge them. And whenever there's a key duplicate, then we will apply this function to the values. So we will combine the elements in the value at that key with the next conflict. So in this case here we start with a is 2, and then we get this one over here, a is 2, and then this says what you do is if you already have an a with a 2 and a new a comes in, then you multiply the original accumulation times the next. So b will get multiplied by 2 and so on. So let's get started. Let's start with just how to merge two maps. Let's just start with that. So just make a function my merge, and it's going to take in map number 1 and map number 2. Okay, so the maps have some number of elements. Number 1 we're just going to use right out of the box, and then number 2 we want to reduce down. So what we will do is we will reduce, and for that we need a reducing function of 2 arguments, and the first argument is going to be our accumulator, and call that our accumulator, and then the second argument will be the next, and let's destructure the next to be a key and a value. Alright, so what we will do is we will associate into the accumulator the key and the value. Okay, we'll just do the case where there's no, we're going to sort of ignore conflicts for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to call reduce. Our initial accumulator is M1, and then we're going to be reducing M2 down. Let's see, that compiles good. And let's just call it with a test case here. Let's just use these 2 maps. Well, I'll cut out the middle one because it has a conflict, and let's just do B2, and we'll just throw in D5. Okay, so we want to see that these 2 get joined into one big map, and let's see, B got overwritten with 2, and then D got added. Okay, so that works fine with our 2 maps. Now we want to handle the conflict, so add in a function f, and here we can do plus will be our function f that we call it with. Everything still works. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to associate into this not just the value, but let's do a check to see if our accumulator contains this key. If it doesn't, we're going to just stick it on there. If it does, then we need to run the function with the accumulator and the next value. Okay, so we're going to be associating in the result of applying that function to what's already in there. We're missing one piece. We need to do a lookup get from the accumulator at this key. We need to get the value in the accumulator, in that map. Alright, let's try that out. And there we have D5, C4, B5. So 2 and 3 got added. D got added. Alright, so everything is working as planned. And then basically this thing needs to become generic for any number of args. So we want to reduce all these maps. So we're just going to take it to the next level. And we're going to make a new function here, which is my merge with. We'll take a function and some set of maps. Alright. And what we're just going to do is reduce with this function that we've got. Stick it in there. We have the problem though that we can't reduce. Needs to have just 2 arguments, but we've got f now here can be used down below, so that's fine. So here's our reducing function, and then we need to pass the reducing function the accumulator, which will be the first of the maps, and then also the what to reduce on, and that'll be the rest of the maps. Alright, let's try that out. Okay, that worked. So now what if we add more to it? Let's see, we'll throw on A2. In their case have no, let's just use the case given to us here. C9. Oh, and they had a multiply. Okay. C20, B6, A4. Okay, I think that will work. That looks good to me. Okay, we'll run that. Green, green, green. Great, we got it. Thank you for watching.